Hey guys, welcome back to the Stuff of Legend. Give me 1 second so that the video and the audio can sync back up. Should be coming back together any second now. But guys, did you see the Godzilla King of the Monsters trailer? I have seen a lot of trailers today. Today was a wild day. Comic-Con, the biggest day of all the weekend was today, and it was Saturday. We got, first of all, Godzilla King of the Monsters. We got Aquaman. We got Shazam. I have videos of those trailers. We got tons of TV stuff, even stuff that had broken recently in the later part of the day, the evening. Lots of interesting and cool stuff to come, but Godzilla, I gotta be honest, the King of the Monsters trailer was the best trailer of the day. This one is a masterpiece. I think the guy's name is Michael Dougherty, the director, and he deserves some sort of award for best trailer of the year. It is so good. They have the girl who plays Eleven. Let me just go to the IMDb real quick. Millie Bobby Brown. I'm sorry. She's a girl from Stranger Things. She's got a huge fan following because of that show now. People are very excited for the next season of that to hit Netflix, and that is something that people are anticipating. They cannot wait for. She's a very talented young actress. She's only really known for that role, and I think that this movie is going to give her a lot of recognition. That's a very good thing. She's talented, but you want to be careful about these young, kids getting typecasted. I hope that she gets to show off a couple of unique facets in her character. We haven't really gotten to see a whole lot of difference, I guess. She seems a little bit obviously fearful, intimidated, overwhelmed by what's happening. It's very gripping to watch her performance, even in the trailer. The trailer was actually, I don't know how to describe. It's kind of quite extensive. It's a solid trailer that gives you a lot without revealing too much of the plot, what's going on, how the movie is going to play out. We do get the tease of seeing the different monsters. In the trailer, it shows off Godzilla, who looks awesome, like the freaking best Godzilla we've ever seen, including 2014, which was amazing. The Godzilla reboot there, I think that was, what was that, Gareth Edwards? I don't remember who that was. Let me just take a quick look. Yep, Gareth Edwards, I was correct. 2014 Godzilla. That was really, really good. But now we're getting Michael Dougherty's Godzilla King of the Monsters, which will, after this, it's going to be followed by Godzilla versus Kong, which is, all these, in case you guys didn't know, is part of a giant cinematic universe. So WB, yes, like the same company that works with the DC universe, is putting together this same shared universe for the monsters. However, it's having a massive success, a lot of success. It's being very well received by the fans. People love what they're seeing with the 2014 Godzilla, and then also with Kong Skull Island with Tom Hiddleston and Brie Larson and Sam Jackson. Those were very good films with great cast, great lineup, and they had differences in the cast, and they're rotating the cast because it's a big world. The point is not the people. The point is the monsters. The monsters are the main characters. You have great supporting cast, great talent added into the mix to allow the movie to have a strong deliverance, a strong connection with the viewers. That's very important. But unlike the Transformers, their fatal flaw was that they focused on the people, and the robots were the side characters. In these movies, it's very evident, it's very obvious that the primary characters, the primary plot, the primary goal of the film is the scale at which the monsters are seen. It's the characters. They are characters in the plot. They're the biggest characters, not only in size, but in relevance to the story. And in some ways, these monsters are actually the heroes. And they start out as these looming presence. We don't know what they are. It's the unknown. It's almost alien. They're not aliens, but they're the original natives to the planet. That's what's beautiful about this. You get to see this, and you hear at first, I forgot what her name is, Vera Farmiga. had to look at my notes real quick. Vera Farmiga is playing like a mother character in this movie to Millie Bobby Brown's character. Great dynamic so far. What we've seen in the trailers, it sounds like they have this really like hard, intense disconnect, mother-daughter type style, and it's looking really good. If you guys haven't seen it, I've said this over and over. I sound like a child. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It is really impressive the way that they built this. It's kind of like when the Rogue One trailers came out, and you get to see the Death Star in the grand scale of things, and the shadow kind of comes up over. You can start to see the details and the mass, the sheer size, overwhelming size of this gargantuan Death Star. And it's like, wow, that is huge. And then you also get to see the scale from the ground, from people running on the ground. I'm scared if they have all the AT walkers, and they look giant. And this is how that storytelling goes. In these monster films, it's very important to capture the absolute scale of these creatures. That's the whole point. And it looks like Michael Dougherty really, truly understands what that scale is supposed to be, but also the way that the music plays out in the trailer allows it to be exciting and vibrant while it's also terrifying you. It's like it's not a horror film, but it's just the mystery of it all. Sorry, I was going to say the mystique, but the mystery of it all. You want to see the guys. It's almost like Jaws. You don't get to see the monster. You don't get to see him. You don't get to see him. You're seeing parts. You're seeing silhouettes. You're seeing the glow of his spines and the atomic breath starting to come out. And Godzilla is the king of the monsters. And it ends with that line, "All hail the king." And it's so dramatic the way that they built this beautiful music into this terrifying premise that there's these monsters that are as big as the freaking earth. They're so huge, and they're coming, and they're going to do battle. And we are starting to understand why humans are kind of the plague, abuse of the planet. It's the earth sending out these monsters as its checks and balances to keep humanity in check. This is exciting. This is some really cool stuff. And I am very, very thrilled by this trailer. Also, another note. I'm forgetting his name. Kyle Chandler. Kyle Chandler was one of my favorite TV actors when I got to see him on Friday Night Lights. Very cool guy. That guy plays a very like serious character. Just a straight, like he's macho, but he's not like Gastoning around. He's just kind of like, I'm just here to do my job. I'm here to get it done. We're gonna get it done. Kind of sounds like this. Come on, guys, we gotta get it together. He sounds like, But then you see him in this trailer. That was what he was like. That's my impression of him on Friday Night Lights. He's all clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. That was him. And but you see him in this trailer, and he's like a Navy man, and squid. And they have him in this role, and he shouts out something, and he's like commanding in presence. I think that adding talent like this, even into minor roles, allows the cast to meld well. He really brought Friday Night Lights together. He was the glue that held that show together. There was tons of great talent on there, and I'm really happy to see some of those people branching out into other roles, especially recently. What was her name? I can't even remember the name of the actress, but she's going to be on the Titans show for DC as well. She's playing Dove, forgetting what her actual name is, but forgive me for that. Anyway, adding talent can't hurt your film. Making sure that talent melds together and works well together with good chemistry on set and understands their roles, gets a good deliverance, that's important as well. But adding talent won't hurt you. Not adding talent can hurt you. And I'm really impressed with the lineup. I'm really impressed with the music that they put out in the trailer, and I'm really impressed with the trailer overall. Godzilla King of the Monsters has the best trailer of 2018 so far, and I'm so pumped. I'm probably going to do multiple more discussions on this topic ongoing. I want to keep this type of thing rolling so that we can have these discussions, we can dig more in. I'm going to pay very close attention to the news on this film and the upcoming films, Godzilla versus Kong, which is to follow that, and then any other films that are supposed to come out in sequence inside of this giant monster universe. King Ghidorah looks great, even though we only got a sneak peek at him. They added the lightning. Also, he was played by, what was his name? Let me just pull it up here. Jason Liles. So the guy that was in Rampage, he was the guy who played George, the albino gorilla. He's an up and coming. He's not really up and coming. He's actually a big time motion capture guy for creatures and animals. And he was in Rampage, like I just mentioned. The other really big name in motion capture right now is Andy Serkis. And but they actually chose Kyle Liles, I think, or Jason Liles. I'm sorry, Jason Liles, and he's playing Rodan and Ghidorah, which is really interesting. Ghidorah is a three-headed dragon and a beast. He's one of Godzilla's most notorious, biggest, baddest, toughest enemies, and it's going to be wicked to see that. Even just in the trailer, I was getting chills. I watched that trailer 4 times, and every time I got chills. I was getting chills all over my body, and I'm just thinking about how they mixed all of the sequences with the music, and it's so good. I'm really excited. That's all I can say. I'm really, really, really excited. The trailer did its job. That's what a trailer is supposed to do. It's supposed to give you just enough context to get you hyped and excited about a film, and to get you out to the theater when it comes out. So I'm very excited. I can't wait. This movie is going to be the bomb, and it's supposed to come out May 31st, 2019. So that will be, I think that's 3 years. What is that? 3 years since? 2 years? I can't remember exactly when Kong Skull Island came out. I didn't write that down, so it's not on my notes. Can't reference it for you guys. I don't want to guess because I'll get it wrong. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments. Are you guys excited to see Millie Bobby Brown? Are you excited to see Vera Farmiga? Are you excited to see Kyle, whatever his name is, Kyle Chandler? Are you guys excited to see him here? Sally Hawkins. Are you guys excited to see Jason Liles as some of the monsters? These are very interesting castings. I really like them. I like what I've seen in the trailers. How did you feel about the music? Did you guys get chills like I did? Are you guys pumped for Kong to come back and have his crossover with Godzilla? How do you think this movie's going to go? Or is it going to surprise us and say, hey, maybe Godzilla actually loses this fight? Maybe he has to retreat. Maybe it's going to be like some sort of Infinity War play out where it doesn't go the way we expect it to go. Let me know down in the comments below. I can't wait to have this discussion with you guys. Again, if you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And then also, please turn on notifications to be notified when I upload my next video. Stuff of legend. Roar!